Okay. See, I just know this isn't nearly as loud on stream as I think it is in my ears, but I think this is okay. All right, guys. Let's get some questing, and hopefully this time, guys, hopefully Wiz 101 doesn't crash, cancel, I don't know, connection, boop out. That was very annoying. Wait, Australia? I want to clarify, I'm not in Australia. The joke is that, you know, it is, I'm in Mirage, and it's December. Ooh, it's hot. Ooh, it's not snowing, but it's winter time. Ooh, I don't know, guys. Haha, Christmas, but Australia, right? Because they have Christmas in summer. That's really, that was my genius thing, and I hope you guys all really appreciate that one, because I'm gonna be honest here, guys, I worked really hard on it. Why? Because, guys, I didn't remember if Australia was in the Southern Hemisphere. I didn't remember if the Southern Hemisphere was the correct hemisphere, so I had to Google. Okay, guys, I had to Google. Is Australia in... Well, actually, I Googled first. Southern Hemisphere something. I don't remember what exactly I Googled, and it didn't come up with anything. And then I did... Then I Googled, is Australia in the Southern Hemisphere? And that came up, and then problem solved. 4-star powder? Oh, quality. I did see your thing about 4-star powder. That's very true. I have not done a 4. Well, I almost did a 4. Here's the thing, guys. I totally haven't played TFT games since last night. And you know what's so sad, guys? I say last night. I streamed today. I already streamed today, guys. Guys, that's right. Twichty. I don't even stream once. I don't even stream every single day. I stream almost twice a day now. I'm kidding. But that's crazy. I tried an ambusher. Ambusher powder team. It like worked well, except I got 5th. I got a lot of things where I got 5th. And then I just built, I won a game as, oh, we can look. Oh, we'll look. Guys, obviously I'm going to be playing TFTDA, guys. I'm not going to lie. My TFT addiction is kind of bad. And we can look. I have come 1 game in first, so we're a little bit up. We're not really up, but we're like gold 3, 50 LP. And today we're going to win, guys. I want to clarify here. I know right now we're playing Wiz 101. But it's like, Wiz 101, we always win. Why? Because we're the chosen one and we can never be defeated, right? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Well, actually, that's not true. I might die from old age from waiting for not 1, but not 2, not... I need to look at my... Okay, guys, after this, we're looking at my gear. Because I know... Here's the thing, guys. You're telling me there's not 3% accuracy somewhere in my gear? There has to be 3% accuracy. I don't believe that there's not 3% accuracy because I can't faint anymore. I will actually mentally lose it if I faint. I mean, fizzle. I mean, it would be unfortunate if I fainted. Speaking of which, guys. Anyone here watch The Great British Bake Off? If you don't watch The Great British Bake Off, that's completely understandable. That's completely fine. I would personally recommend watching The Great British Bake Off if you have access to it. I guess maybe not all countries have access to The Great British Bake Off. Guys, what is The Great British Bake Off? If you don't know what it is, it's a cooking show. Technically, it's a reality TV cooking show. However, it is a British cooking show where there's no prize money because in Britain you can't have prize money, I think. Or is that? There's no prize money, or there's certain shows where you can't have prize money. And then B, it's with regular people. And what I mean by regular people is, I mean, there's a lot of reality shows out there with non-reality people, right? You think you're Love Islands, you think you're every other show besides Love Island that I can't remember the name of.
And I mean no one intrudes on the Silent Sabers and survives to tell of it. Come,
okay. Yeah. Something about Silent Sabers, something about intruding. I'm gonna be real here. The Silent Sabers, she was yapping a lot. Okay, there was a lot of talking, there was a lot of noise. Okay, there was no silence. I would actually love it if she was silenced by me. I've been watching The Great British Bake Off. I am on well, to clarify, I've been watching the most recent season, which I do think it has already completely come out. I'm on season 12, episode 3. I fell asleep to it because I took a nap after work before therapy. It was a wonderful nap, it really was. It's so good. I mean, I want to clarify, I think it generally is very good. However, I think the cast of contestants this season are elite. AKA, we really just have some people that I absolutely adore. And I think that really makes a difference in the show because, yes, the show's about baking, but generally speaking, the baking, like, sometimes the baking is really, don't get me wrong, the baking always looks delicious. Okay, it really does, and it makes me stupidly hungry, and it also makes me a little depressed in my own cooking abilities because I'm like, damn, I'm actually kind of a fool. But at the exact same time, you know, sometimes they don't look that appetizing. They also do these things where they do illustrations of, like, someone says, all right, I'm gonna make like a, guys, I don't know, like a puff pastry with like 2 types of fillings. And then they do an illustration of a puff pastry with 2 types of fillings. the illustration, whoever is drawing, guys, is crazy. Okay, guys, that stuff should be NSFW. Okay, that's how good it looks. Not me not killing the minion, but killing the boss. Awkward. Anyways, absolutely obsessed. I've been watching. I watched the 2 episodes. My sister's already watched it all. My sister loved it, so now I'm very excited to continue it. So maybe tonight. The world will never know. That's what I did. What else did I do today? I didn't do a lot, guys. I'm gonna be honest here. That's what happens when you stay up super late and you stream. You just don't get a lot done, and you know that's okay. That's just, you know, that's how the cookie crumbles, dare I say. You know, last night, guys, if you weren't there for the stream, by last night I mean this morning, it was either 5 a.m. or I get a win in TFT, and it took me like 7 games to get a win in TFT. And by a win, I don't mean first place. No, I mean 4th place. I mean barely a win, which objectively is really embarrassing and sad. And so, you know, I don't really love that for myself. And did it negatively impact my day? Not in terms of experience. The experience was wonderful. Obviously, I went to bed later, which means I woke up later, which means work was a nightmare. And then after work, I had to go to sleep. So then I would be awake for therapy. And then after therapy, I had to study. And then after I studied, I ate food. And then after I ate food, I had to shower. And then after I showered, I had to stream. Just kidding. I get to stream. Don't get it twisted, guys. I'm very excited to be here. And I'm very happy to be streaming. Also, guys, I want to be real here. I'm really excited to play video games. Okay. I'm just very, very glad to be playing video games because it's been a minute, guys. Okay, it's been far too long. What? It's almost been 12 hours since I last played video games? Am I doing my math wrong here? 12 to 12 is 12 hours. No, it's been a while. It's been far too long. Guys, it's been far too long, okay? Okay, the tics were coming. The itches were coming, and I cannot handle it. What did I have for dinner? That's an excellent question. I had Hawaiian bagels, Impossible chicken patty, and an egg. Would I call that a truly full dinner? No, I would not. So what is my plan? After stream, I will be making myself a bowl of angel hair pasta, not spaghetti. Don't get it twisted. And I think I will very much enjoy that. But that is after stream. Because I just wanted to stream. I also, the goal in my head is, guys, we're going to end stream 1 a.m. Part of me almost likes streaming twice a day, so I always end stream at 1 a.m. and then I start streaming the same day. And it's kind of funny. Now I kind of want to make it a meme. But in reality, no, I just don't. We can't stay up that late. But here's the thing, I want to clarify. We are going to only be getting W's today in TFT. We also will... We're not going to be finishing Mirage. Not even close to be finishing Mirage. However, I do think we're going to get... Not far, but I think we'll make decent progress. I'm going to say we're going to get like halfway done with Mirage. That's my idea. Oh, speaking of which, guys, gear. Let me look at my gear. Okay. 27% accuracy. I need 3% accuracy. My hat is not happening. My robe could happen if I got the better robe, not farming that. My boots, that's not really happening either. My wand, it gives no accuracy. There's no wand that gives accuracy. This has a triangle slot. I don't obviously have a triangle slot, so it's a little bamboozled with myself. Square, no. Triangle slot, not unlocking that. Square slot. The answer is no. The answer is I will forever be scammed with my, and that's okay, guys. I'm scammed with my accuracy, and I'm not going to complain. Except for every single time I fizzle, I will 100% complain because a 3% chance is a scam. Okay? But let us go really quickly. We have to go to Wizard City. Why do we have to go to Wizard City? Guys, we need to hatch a pet. Okay? We need to hatch a pet because our goal, obviously, is theoretically to get a pen pet. Do I really think I need a pen pet? I don't really know. I don't really think so, but part of me wants to give it a shot because why not? And also, because honestly, I just have pet snacks, and I get energy from leveling up, so in my head, I don't know. I enjoy leveling up a pet. I don't enjoy the process of trying to get... Oh, wait, what is it? It's a Gloomy Eye with Critical Striker, Energizing Battery, Unicorn, Fearless Frontier, and Death Assailant. You know, objectively, this is not a bad death pet. You could, like, totally use that, because you could use the Humongous Frog as, like, as a crappy Deer Knight. That's, like, honestly, if I was starting a Death Wizard... That wouldn't be half bad. Okay. Storm Dealer. And then Armor Breaker. And then Search for all talents. No. Guys, I already hashed with this one. I hashed with this one, and I got scammed last time. So I'll tell you something right now. Never happening again. I don't know. I don't actually know if it goes left to right is better or right to left is better. What I do care about is the fact that These are all bad. This is good. So, hatch. It's not going to be a... Wait, Baron Von Sparky? This is Baron Von Bow. Guys, here's my thing. Two Barons make an Opto Maximus. Here's my thing. Opto Maximus, guys, that name is giving optimal, right? So imagine not getting the optimal talents. Also, wait, I think someone has the new pet. Oh my god, look at it. Look at it. Someone's already training this. Okay, Megan Strong. Oh, no. Wait, yes. Megan Strong Hunter with her teen Sub-Zero Snowblin. Guys, let's look up the Snowblin. I'm actually very intrigued. Does this Snowblin only give this spell? Snowblin. Well, that, guys, did you know Snowblind is a song? Oh, you know what I realized, guys? The wiki's not gonna have something. I'm like, oh my god, guys, let's find out. The wiki's not gonna have it. And I don't blame the wiki. Mighty's a talent I need. I don't blame the wiki. Obviously, it's literally the first day the pack's out. Give them grace. You know, at some point, when I eventually probably maybe play Pirate 101 or give it a shot and see how I feel, but probably not like it, or maybe love it, who really knows, I'm gonna have a lot of free stuff to open, and that's exciting. Every single time they get Stormgiver, and I just don't know why. And I don't want Stormgiver, because Stormgiver's the fatal talent, right? No, Guys, I might have deleted a pet. I might have deleted a pet that was perfectly fine last time. But objectively, this pet is better. So I might be the biggest idiot in the world. And holy crap, Extra Hot Cheeto. Oh my god. Okay, popping off. Thank you so much for the raid. That's absolutely crazy. I hope you had an absolutely wonderful stream. I hope everyone's having an absolutely wonderful Tuesday or Wednesday. I also, Extra Hot Cheeto, I hope you had a wonderful time farming Mother Sun. I hope you got whatever you were trying to get. I honestly don't really know what Mother Sun drops, but I hope it went well. All right, okay. We just need to, I love how I'm already out of Mega Snacks. Guys, you know what's crazy? I'm already out of Mega Snacks, and that was a double harvest. Guys, here's the thing. 13 EMPs, really not here to, like, make you start an empire, okay? I feel like 13 EMPs barely can feed my family, okay? And that's my... You know what? It's not even a family. It's one pet. 13 EMPs can barely even feed a pet. Oh, I was just farming for moon dust? Oh, okay. Well, I hope you got a lot of moon dust. I don't know. I don't know if there's like a... I don't know if there's a ratio. I assume it drops between like 1 and 5. And yeah, stream was great. That's awesome. That's really awesome. And I'm out of energy. And that's completely fine. And Opto... Guys, here's the thing. If Opto Maximus is a pet that gets the perfect talents I want, that will 100% be my favorite thing in the universe for the pure fact that his name is Opto Maximus. Anyways, Baron Von Bow. Guys, let's get back, okay? Let's get back to our beautiful, beautiful holiday summer vacation. And let's go explore the Roost in Agrabah. Why is the Roost a door? I feel like we already explored the Roost. Did we not already find the Gulcher? I feel like we already did that. And also, Ozzy, I'm really worried about your bones there. Is Ozzy's bones connected?
What in the...
Yeah. Something. I don't really care. I'm trying to look at Ozzy. I can't tell. It kind of looks like they're just floating there. That's amazing. Hey, Extra Hot Cheeto. And here's the thing, Extra Hot Cheeto. It's only going up from here. Peaked at like... Damn, okay. Extra Hot Cheeto, you just got that aura, okay? You got that presence. People like you. That's amazing. It probably has something to do with Hot Cheetos. I'm not gonna lie. Not that I'm saying that's not you, but you know, like, I'm gonna be real here. Everyone loves Hot Cheetos, okay? Everyone does. So what can you say? Well, that's really awesome. Okay. Yeah. Big scary thieves doing, I don't know, casting big scary spell. Oh wait, no, they're not. They're casting. Hey guys, here's the thing. You know what they really should do? You know what they should really do that would ruin... I don't know if it would ruin people's lives. In the next world, the 180 world, they should give enemies enchants. Imagine if the enemies had enchanted spells. Okay? No longer would I be like, oh, common. Oh no, base like 300 damage spell. It'd go crazy. Okay? Maybe it'd go a little too crazy. And that's why they don't want to do it. I have literally no idea. But now, since I have slightly more people, guys, I'm gonna restate something. And this is directed at KingsOwl. And KingsOwl, if in any way, shape, or form you hear this, just know that I'm judging you. Guys, KingsOwl, if you don't know, KingsOwl has the 2 Chortle Dove mount. It's a mount for charity. Okay? The entire point of this mount is to raise money for charity. Guys, this mount, It has 40% movement. Now, call me crazy, guys. Call me crazy. But if this mount had 50% movement, I think it would sell more, which would raise more money for charity. And call me crazy, but I think King Zyle's difference between changing a 40 to 50% mount is literally... Oh, I got couch potatoes. Oh, look at that, guys. I was literally complaining. Well, fun fact, guys, I will never plant those couch potatoes, but I got them. It's because I already have a maxed out couch potato plot. And I want to clarify here, by maxed out, I mean I have a triple stacked farm that holds a maximum of 33 couch potatoes, and I will never make it bigger. Actually, that's not true. Let's never say never. My motivation is not very high, but you know what? At the exact same time, maybe I will get the motivation. But I just think that they should have made the chortle mount 50%. And now let's say, dare I say, they didn't want to make it 50%, right? The reason they don't want to make it 50%, I get it. Okay, it's gonna affect your sales down the line. The more 50% mounts you flood into the market, the worse it gets, right? Even though it's $15, which $15, I don't know. Just make a 69 plot. You know, here's the thing, Airshot Cheeto, you say that, and that's like, it's so easy to say it, it's just so much harder to do. And it's just like, I'm gonna be honest here, making the plot that I made before was an absolute nightmare. It was my least favorite thing in the universe, and I never want to do it ever again. So it's like, plus also the honest truth is I just don't really need the snacks. Like, I'm just really fine with the snacks I have, because I already have all the pets I could possibly want. But maybe, here's the thing, I think if I ever start another wizard, which, God forbid, I start my 4th wizard. But if I ever start my 4th wizard, then I might do it because it'll take. Nah, 69 plot legit takes 15 to 20 minutes. Wow, that really is not hard. I don't know. Maybe I should. I will admit, here's the thing, too. The stacking plot thing, guys, the stacking plot thing took forever. It really did, in my opinion. So the reality is I understand that the new plot tech is arguably easier. You know, maybe I will. You know, maybe I will. You know what? I'm going to quest for a bit. And maybe I'll go take a little gander. I'll go take a little look. But what was I going to do, guys? I was going to look something up. Should I not? Oh, no, I did take out the ball. Okay.
You like that?
Yeah. Oh my God, red couch potatoes. Guys, I think it's weird that they have multiple couch potatoes. I also don't really understand the point of the other plants. Or like I do because they like give you other things, but I wish Wizard 101 added like more aspects to gardening that were like fun. You know what they should do? They should make craftable gardening gear that you can get from like farming very specific plants. Like, let's say oh, it should be badge related. Guys, they should make badge gardening gear where it's like you have to harvest 200 red couch potatoes. And once you do, you can make like, I don't know, like the red couch potato outfit. Like that would be cool. That would be cool and exclusive content, and it would be pro towards people who like to garden. I don't really know anyone who just plays Wizard 101 for the gardening, but I'm gonna be real here. I bet there's someone. I bet someone just plays this game for gardening.
Good luck, my friends.
Well, I expect to win this silver chest, okay? And I don't really know if I'm gonna win, but my catch a key, guys, that's not true. I've lost a catch a key all the time. It's okay, guys. Here's the thing. I know you can get electric keys from this. I still don't know what electric keys are for. I really don't. In my head, they're for something good. You know what I do think? Does Wizard 101... Wow, not the voice... Okay, guys, can I be honest here? Every time my voice cracks, I actually get happy because it makes me feel young. It literally makes me feel young, and I'm like, thank God I'm not old and ancient. Does anyone know? Does Wizard 101... They don't go to any, like, conventions, do they? Does anyone know? Do they... Like, they don't go to, like... I don't even know. Like, they wouldn't go to PAX. Would they go to, like... I don't know if there's, like, an MMO convention. I don't think there is. Because in my head, it's like, Wizard 101, go to a convention, hold it, catch a key tournament. But actually don't, because this is actually the worst thing in the universe. Thank God there's a 5. Yeah. Okay, let's get on the keychain. Oh my God, I won, guys. I bet I'm going to get 1,000 gold, 3 crafting elements, and 1 treasure card. 500 gold, 1 crafting element, and 2 treasure card. I said that wrong. You know, guys, whatever. I was kind of close. All right. Here's the thing, guys. I do think Agrabah is my least favorite part. Does I do think that Agrabah is my least favorite part of Mirage. I'm sorry, guys. That literally my brain operating, guys. My brain operating at peak levels right now. Yeah. Something. Palace guards. I don't care.
Skull. Of course, it looks like a human skull, so it deserves the same treatment.
Hey, you know what? You know what? That's real. That's real of them. They said, and you look like a human skull. We're going to treat you equally, just like a regular human. Okay, guys, remember, treat people equally. Okay, guys? Just like the palace guards in the Mirage Class Line Final Bastion. I'm already out of coffee. Guys. Guys, I made 2.5 pots of coffee today. It's, you know, it's what happens when you stay up obnoxiously late. I really do love coffee. Guys, can I just... Here's the thing, guys. I, myself, never got a drip coffee machine. When drip, I just mean like your regular coffee machine. My parents... I don't know. When I was a kid, I have no idea how my parents consume coffee. No, I do. No, they had a regular machine. Never mind. Moral of the story is I bought a regular coffee machine. Coffee is surprisingly not that expensive. I don't know why in my head I assumed it was expensive. It's really not. Like, you just get like a big bag of coffee. You put it in the thing. You make a pot of coffee. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. Is it more expensive than consuming no caffeine? Yes, it is. But can I operate with zero caffeine? No, I can't. And I think most people can't operate with zero caffeine. And I just want to say that's okay. There's a subreddit that's like anti-caffeine addiction. And here's the thing, guys. I think obviously infinitely being addicted to caffeine probably isn't good for your health. And I'm sure there's many reasons not to, like, you know, consume caffeine forever. But I'm also like, I don't know, guys. Like, operating without caffeine seems really hard. And it's like, if I have to be addicted to something, caffeine doesn't seem that bad. Now, I will say they were talking about like mood stuff, and I will say, I think I've said I will say like 6 times. I don't think not having caffeine affects my mood. I will say, here's the thing. A lot of people were like, on the subreddit, were complaining that like not having caffeine makes them grumpy and stuff. My thing is sometimes I think I get a headache, and maybe the headache is because I don't have caffeine. I think the headache is why I'm grumpy. I don't think it's the lack of caffeine that's affecting my mood. I think it's the fact that my head hurts, because I think literally anyone who's in pain usually is a little bit grumpy. And I think people on the subreddit, I don't really know if they were getting that one. Either way, that's just, you know, guys, that's just a little tangent down the subreddit range. Wasn't there a Reddit thing that I don't know. I swear there was something. Anyways, moral of the story, guys. Agrabah, I am currently... Oh, wait, am I in the Kassar Palace? I feel like I have to be because the next quest is Snakes in a Palace, and it's Talk. I'm currently fighting snakes. I'm not gonna lie. The fact that the captain lived is kind of crazy. Unfortunately, the captain is gonna be max bolt. Me when I'm in pain. Oh, that's extra 2. That's amazing. I'm really glad. No, I'm literally, guys, I can't handle pain. Okay, guys, I have 0 pain tolerance. I have 0. I cannot handle it. Okay.
So that was funny.
Don't put me in pain, guys. I hate being in pain. Not that objectively most people don't hate being in pain, but guys, you are looking at someone who did do wrestling. Guys, I did do wrestling in 7th grade middle school. No, I hate pain. That's so base. No, I shot you. I did assume you were being very sarcastic. And that's very base. I would also argue that I do think everyone hates pain, which I don't really think I'm wild for saying I hate pain. But like, for example, I hated wrestling because I don't like wrestling. A, I don't like putting people in pain. And B, guys, I don't like being in pain. And I want to clarify here, guys. I don't necessarily understand wrestling perfectly. I really don't. What I will say is, from my understanding in 7th grade, it kind of seemed like you're just trying to put them in the most painful situation possible so that they would give up. Or obviously pin them. But it felt like the pinning part was really hard. So it's kind of just like, oh, just put them in a lot of pain. So they're like, oh, no, I can't do this. Or, you know, like don't, you can't like choke. I don't know, guys. Like, you know, like you do like, you know, like you can't like choke them out, but they have to have like an arm or something, you know? And I'm just like, this is just not my vibe. It just really isn't. I'm not here. I don't really want to cause you pain because that seems terrible. And I'll say something right now. I don't want to be caused pain. Why? Because the second I'm caused pain, guess what? I'm tapping out. Okay? Absolutely not in any way, shape, or form. I'm good. Okay? I'm very good. Do 2 blades do 8,727 damage? Maybe. Maybe. I don't really know. And this is a great time to test. 300 base damage, a 45 and a 35% blade, plus 142% outgoing damage. I think I have 5% pierce from Aussie, but I don't think the pierce matters because I already have a bunch. Plus a crit, guys. I will acknowledge there was a crit that I was not including in my original calculations. The answer is 7,828 damage, which I'm not going to lie, for a second I thought was exact damage. I don't know why. It felt pretty close. Do I have to wait for lightning bugs? Yes, I do. Oh, okay, big doors. Guys, I like those big doors. You know what I don't understand about Wizard 101? I don't understand, like, so, like, you see how some of these assets, like, for example, the snake itself is, like, a pretty asset, right? Like, the snake looks good. some of like, but the windows, why do the, like, why are some of the assets like so stretched out, like low quality, low pixels? Like, I don't know how they choose what to be low pixel or high pixel. Or like, you know, like when are you like determining what to like make pretty? Also, guys, why is there dirt on the floor? I understand that now there's, you know, a swamp on the floor, and so I get it, you know, a little bit of like water from the swamp gets there. Also, you know what's interesting? This doesn't flood the floor. And because here's the thing, guys, the electricity is there, right? He's getting hurt, but you're telling me the water isn't there, but I guess it's contained in a bubble. But like, does that mean my shoes get wet? Every time I cast lightning bugs, are my shoes just getting wet? Do I just have soppy socks? Because that seems really gross, and I really am not vibing with that. Okay. But like here, like why is this like low quality? Get what I mean? But like this high quality. Like, is there a reason? Or like, I was looking at this door, and like, you see these things? Like, these things look horrible. Oh, I don't know. I really just don't understand game engines. I'm so jealous of your ability to yap. Extra hot, well, here's the thing, Extra Hot Cheeto. First and foremost, let me tell you something. The secret to yapping is just doing stream of consciousness. You literally just have to say everything you're thinking, okay? And here's the thing. Sometimes what happens is I don't know what to talk about. But as I'm talking, I say something that then piques my own interest because I don't know what I'm going to say. And then I start talking about the thing that I was thinking about. But also, Extra Hot Cheeto, here's the thing. Notice how you peaked at 30 viewers? And so you weren't yapping the entire time? Extra Hot Cheeto, do what you enjoy, okay? And if people think you're enjoying it, people will enjoy you. Yapping is just one side of Twitch. I think there's Twitch streamers who yap, and I would like to become one of them. That's my personal goal. Why? Because as a human being, I yap. And so it like makes no sense not for me to yap. But like you, if you're not a yapper, you don't have to be a yapper. There's Twitch streamers who barely talk. Literally, guys, like, I don't know if any of you ever seen Anniebot. Anniebot is a League of Legends streamer who one tricks Annie in League of Legends. Not that Anniebot doesn't talk, but Anniebot talks very little, doesn't have a webcam. Very successful streamer. Okay, that's all Anniebot does. Like, there's an avenue for everyone. But I appreciate that you're jealous. And you know what, here's the thing. Sometimes it's great. Sometimes what yapping's great. Sometimes it's not great. It's also, I will also say it's about getting in a flow. As long as things don't interrupt me. Because sometimes I feel like when I'm interacting with other people, like my flow gets interrupted and I'm like, I don't know what to talk about. But sometimes I feel like I'm thriving. Just like we're going to be thriving in these truce talks. Am I right, guys? Peace, love, live long and prosper. Guys, in Star Trek Lower Decks, they make a joke that live long and prosper is a sarcastic Vulcan salute. I'm obsessed with that. I'm obsessed with the concept that this is sarcastic and you say, live long and prosper. I love that. I am a little bit of a sucker for sarcasm. I'm not going to lie. 4 points, 4 points. Okay, this is the end. Isn't this a nasty boss? I'm like 98.2% sure this is a nasty. Okay, but this boss looks the exact same as the boss I fought earlier, so maybe this isn't a nasty boss. Maybe I was wrong. You know what's interesting too, guys? You know how we have spell weaving? We have mutate. And what happened to... Okay, no, I'm gonna go with... Well, actually, I don't know. Luther Ray. Luther... Guys, why are we fighting Lux Luthor? Hello, Batman villain? Luther Ray, Wizard 101, enemy? Yes, Luther Ray. Luther Ray, if a wizard joins the battle late, he complains. At the beginning of the round, he casts a shadow spell that summons minions. If a feint is placed on him, he will cast Cleanse Ward and remove all unprotected prisms on himself. If you have Mass Feint, you pay to win. Dirty cheater. I'm kidding, guys. Hey, Mass Feint is so real, and if you have it, you're built better. I just don't have it, so I'm salty. I saw that coming. If a wizard casts a healing spell, he will cast Mass Infection. He will randomly cheat cast Steal Health. What is Steal Health? I've literally never heard of that spell in my life. Huh? Steal Health. Steal 300 health from a minion. Oh, that's why I've never heard of it. Okay. And here's the thing, guys. Fine. I can't feint you. Guess what, buddy? Maybe get your health up. Okay, 9,240 HP. In my dreams. That's stupid. I said that wrong. What's the opposite of in my, because you say like, oh, in your dreams, right? You say in your, like, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna beat you up. And you say in your dreams, right? Because that's never happening unless you're dreaming in a magical, imaginative, fake place. But if I'm saying, you know, if I'm saying the opposite of that, right? And I'm saying, you know, it could happen, but you need to pick up. In reality, I don't know. He needs more HP, okay? He has 0 HP. It's embarrassing. Pick yourself up. Okay, try. I guess, you know what, guys? You know what? Okay, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the saying, pick yourself up by the bootstraps, right? It's the concept of picking yourself up by straps of your boot, right? And the concept is lifting yourself. If you're wearing a boot with like little straps, you're picking yourself up. The thing is, the joke is it's physically impossible because like, right, if you're stepping, you can't like pick yourself, like you can't lift yourself up your foot, right? So technically, but here's the thing, a snake can't lift herself up by the bootstraps. Why? Because a snake can't wear a boot. I wonder, is that true? Snake, oh, there's a snake in my boot, but can a snake wear a boot? Images, snake wear a boot. Okay, well, there's actually a lot of images of a snake in a boot. So I apologize, everyone. Hey, I apologize to the snake community. I did not acknowledge the fact that you guys can, in fact, wear boots. Please accept my humble apology, guys. Snakes do wear boots, and that's really on me. Okay, but you know what's not gonna be on me? This damage, okay? This damage is gonna be on you, because you could have avoided this, okay? Had you just participated in the truth talks instead of, I'm assuming, guys, he's trying to sabotage them. I assume, guys, you know what he's doing? Hey, speaking of current events, he's pulling a South Korea, okay? Okay, he said, I declare martial law. I declare martial law. Truth talks aren't happening. And guess what? Guess what? I'm the Korean public saying, actually, I protest and I say no. And then I'm the assembly. Oh, if you're wondering, guys, South Korea today declared martial law and then also proceeded to then have all the people say, actually, no, we're good. Which, you know, hey, more power to them, okay?